The market is changing and we all know that. You're probably starting to notice that more homes are decreasing in price while there are even more hitting the market. In addition, the ones that aren't making adjustments and really changing with the changing tide are being left behind and expiring or being withdrawn. So how do we capitalize on this, and what do we need to be doing differently in this market versus previous markets? So let's dive into this. Why are we getting so many expired and withdrawn listings? Well, there's a few different reasons. One, properties being overpriced. That's right. I actually got a text just today. Hey, your house is priced a little bit under market. Was there a problem with it? Or are you trying to get it sold quickly? Well, of course I second guessed myself and double checked the numbers. She was comparing my property that I'm coming onto the market with 3 other properties that are all active. Now, normally that's not a big deal, but these active properties have been on the market between 10 and 56 days. What does that tell me? They are not appropriately priced, and I need to align myself with properties that have already closed. That's right, the time for pushing the market has passed. So you have a lot of expired listings because, well, they're expiring. They're not selling. They're overpriced, perhaps underperforming when it comes to the presentation and promotion. Secondly, you've got clients or listings that are not enjoying their experience with their agent. See, previously, an experience with an agent would last what? 2 days, it would be sold, and they would be heading off. Now what's going on? Well, now it's been 10, 15, 20 days. They're not getting updates from their agent. Things aren't happening the way they anticipated, and the house is not getting sold. They are making the choice to pull their house from the market. This is where we come in as agents who are actually caring and are actually understanding what's happening. So how do we make a difference, and how do we set ourselves apart from all of the other agents that are making those phone calls? Number 1, understand where they're at. Now, a lot of times we're going to get on the phone, right, other agents, and we want to be slightly argumentative, right? We want to tell them, no, you're wrong, this is what's really going on. What I would encourage you to do is find out everything about when it was put on the market the previous time. What was their goals? Where were they going? How soon do they need to be there? You're going to get the feedback a lot of times of, we're just going to wait, or we've got another plan. Well, what was your original plan? And how can we meet that plan? See, a lot of times we focus on, how can we relist your property? When can we get together so I can list your property? When can we put it back on the market? All 3 of those phrases are going to bring up things for the actual client, potential client, who's selling their home, of negativity. See, that's like telling somebody, hey, we're going to go to Florida. The flight's going to be delayed. They're going to lose your bag. It's kind of going to be a drag. It's going to take a couple of hours. The Uber may or may not come, and it might smell like onions. And then we're going to get to the hotel, and they're probably not going to check us in on time, but that's fine. We might get a little sunburn, but we're in Florida. That's the process of getting on vacation. No one wants to hear about the process. No one gets excited about the process. Tell them about what you're going to get at the end of that rainbow, right? At the end of the journey. Talk about, hey, we're gonna go swimming with manatees and dolphins, or we're gonna go scuba diving, go to these really cool bars and restaurants and meet up with old friends of ours. Those are the things you wanna talk about. The things that someone's excited about. Not the journey, the destination. So when you're having these conversations, I want you to start drumming up the original excitement they had for when they first decided to sell their property. Why were they doing it? Where were they going? How is that going to affect their family? If you can focus your conversation with them on that, that's going to completely change it. If you focus your conversation on, let's get together so I can put a sign in your yard and list your house, it's not going to cut it. Share with them how you can get them to their destination, not by telling them processes, but by highlighting what their goals were and that you can meet them. And when they ask for details, push for the close, get into the room with them, and then awe them with the way in which you work. And use all of the experience that you have. Use some of the things that you're seeing on the market right now. You got this, you can do this. Focus on the destination, not the journey. This is Kaila Lindsey. I hope you guys got a little bit of information and help out of this, and let me know how those calls are going. Talk to you soon.